this is surveillance, sitting in the back of the car. Sitting in the back of the parking lot in the vehicle under the fake sun. That's what's not innocent about it, okay? Whether that's an employee or a demon that just comes onto the property to keep me under surveillance, with the African-American that gets in the back of that demon's vehicle, stalking with light activity, engaging in surveillance, sitting in the vehicle. These are the employees of IHOP that are sharing in state surveillance, and that knowledge is shown through the evidence of the fake sun, while the entity is keeping the fake sun over me in Fontana. 24241 Mary 3. While San Bernardino County Sheriff's Department are gang stalking me on the roads and the highways under the fake sun, this is state surveillance, and this is also why Shannon Dykes, Mike Lorenz are going to prison. Darren Goodman's in San Bernardino gang stalking me, while the entity's maintaining helicopter activity and plane activity just like the city of Ontario is. This is the same pattern of conduct. This is license EP10T63, and what's relevant about the sex offenders engaging in this, they're doing this anticipating my vagina being exposed in the bathroom inside of IHOP. If I were to go into, which I have, and the entity is sounding what is the sound of the Metrolink train, which is not going to create any vibration, any sort of earthquake. It's not contrary to what the demons do. And because it's a train, that means it's going to cause an earthquake, and everyone in the city is going to hear the train. No, they're not. Everyone in the city is gang stalking, however. And this is the fake sun where the entity is engaged in, as I've documented, by Metrolink while my panties are down, doing so with regard to demons that are stalking in the path monitoring. Monitoring what? Because I'm not even pulling out a phone out of my vagina. These are sex offenders that are engaging in what is a ritual surrounding my genitalia. They are mentally ill. This goes to Shannon Dykes. This goes to Mike Lorenz. This goes to the demons that are gang stalking, as I'm showing you from city to city, tracking my steps, shown through a fake sun. You're not taking a break. You're gang stalking. All right? That's the pattern of conduct. And this is IHOP that's sharing in that. IHOP that's documented under the fake sun in the middle of the afternoon, where the entity is engaging in the same tracking of my steps conduct, which is exactly why in their silence or in their delusional audible activity in a courtroom, they're going to be prosecuted and committed the more that they talk. All right, license 5BSN033, 8WOR692, 8CDA 904, 8DMJ 306. While I'm subject to the pattern of conduct inside of the bathroom, the demons are engaged in monitoring. That's what this is, 8VXZ 931. License 6WKH548. 6VVF119, getting out of the vehicle is crossing path conduct. 21056C2, driving into the parking lot is gang stalking. It's activity creation under what is not even the natural environment. This is how you know a community is stalking. The city of Upland is going to be treated just like the city of Ontario. The city of Upland committed kidnapping as well. That's also why. License 9RJJ067, this is P.O.C. And in the absence of the fake sun, for example, at nightfall, because on a cloudy day, the fake sun is not gone, the demons are covering it up because I have exposed that they are demons under a fake sun. The pattern of conduct doesn't change. The pattern of conduct regarding the fake sun shows you that they're all demons and that they're all stalking one person, which is mentally ill, corrupt conduct by a government, not private citizens, who are going to be prosecuted as terrorists who murder people that they stalk together, like I'm showing you under the fake sun. Alrighty, this is the P.O.C. The evidence remains, and it does not change, just like in any other federal case. The demons are mentally ill, they're delusional, they'll cover up the fake sun and engage in psychopathic pacing by helicopter like the fake sun is irrelevant. Alright, those are the mentally ill that are literally going to mental institutions, okay? This is P.O.C. license 9WJ8574. IHOP is a sex offender, okay? And engage in what is premeditated vagina monitoring, if you will. Those are sex offenders that engage in ambush conduct. They are anticipating tracking my steps, prepared to engage in sexual violence, violating the privacy of an American citizen under the absurdity of a fake sun, which are speaking to the mentally ill that are violent sex offenders. And it includes San Bernardino County Sheriff Shannon Dykes. License 8VOW379, 9GYN333, 7FNY536, EP10T63. All of this traffic, this foot traffic in this parking lot is about gang stalking while I'm on Euclid Avenue approaching, walking north. This is relevant to the entity stalking by commercial planes. All they're doing is stalking. I'm showing you all the methods of them stalking me, keeping me under surveillance, and this is the P.O.C. All right, they're demon possessed. This is why the demon possessed that are homeless are stalking me instead of trying to figure out what they're going to do with their life. They're demon possessed. They're subservient to this system. All right, this is Mark Grossman's law office. That is a facilitating venue. That's all impossible light. It's not sunlight, obviously, and that's not the sun that's over me. And it's also there when the fake sun is over me in Fontana, because this is engineer light, these are demons, and this is a demonic environment pursuant to what is surveillance, which Mark Grossman, an officer of the court who is unfit to be so, is engaging in the criminal pattern of conduct while liking to esteem himself as some civil rights activist, and he literally is gang stalking me in furtherance of murder, violating my civil rights. That's the type of hypocrisy that's sitting on the California bar in California. All right, this is P.O.C. It is currently 8:36 a.m. At 8:35 a.m., the entity is maintaining the fake sun over me while I'm at Spring Street and Sierra in Fontana. That is not aiming any sunlight, creating any sunlight reflection in front of cars that are parked at a building in Upland, California. Okay? The people of the state are not driving under the sun. They're gang stalking under the light source, 7 ERA 201. And they're violent sex offenders in position around a bathroom to keep a woman's vagina under surveillance, because that's how obsessed they are and that's how mentally ill they are, practicing witchcraft concerning your genitalia. Okay, they're not magical, however. They're mentally ill. And the demon-possessed who are mentally ill that engage in criminal surveillance are going to prison. They're going to mental institutions. They're being deported. They're being removed from children, and they're not receiving any government assistance because they will not be able to pay their bills. This is P.O.C. It is currently 8:37 a.m.